There are only two manufacturers in the world who currently produce road cars with a boxer engine. The first is Porsche, and the other is Subaru.
Subaru was founded in 1915 as an aircraft research laboratory, originally being called Fuju Heavy Industries, then later being reformed as Nakajima Aircraft Company Limited, who manufactured aircrafts for Japan during the Second World War.
When you think of Subaru, you always think of rally cars, and in the 1990s, that's where Subaru really got into their stride in the rally championship. All thanks to first the Legacy and then the Impreza. It was a four-door saloon with a turbocharged boxer engine, and it absolutely dominated the World Rally Championship. 3 Constructors' Championships, 3 Drivers' Championships, and 46 rally wins in total, cementing them in the minds of the public as one of the best rally producers of all time, on par with the likes of Ford, Mitsubishi, and Lancia.
During this period, the Subaru's top driver was Colin McRae, who helped Subaru become extremely popular in the United Kingdom thanks to their high power and low costs compared to the European equivalents. Britain went rally mad to the point that waiting lists for the special edition Imprezas like the P1 stretched back 18 months or more, and the country was flooded with an influx of blue and gold turbocharged road weapons. And for those not old enough to drive an Impreza yet, there was plenty of variants to choose from in the game Gran Turismo.
If you have a Subaru, there is only one colour combination you can have, and that is a WR mica blue with gold alloys. And just to finish off that iconic Subaru look, you have that signature big wing on the back, which completes the car and makes it look like nothing else on the road.
Driver focused and track ready is what this car screams. Sitting in this cockpit, you are immediately faced with this beautiful 3-spoke multifunctional flat bottom steering wheel. It's got this beautiful red stitching which goes alongside the whole car, with these racing bucket seats which are part leather and Alcantara. Moving to the centre console, there is carbon fibre everywhere, with the STI badges dotted around just to remind you that the car that you're sitting in is a World Rally Championship car.
The turbocharged EJ25 flat 4 engine in this Subaru produces 296 brake horsepower, 407 newton meters of torque, giving you a top speed of 159 miles an hour. You would accelerate from 0 to 62 miles an hour in a mere 5 seconds in a car that weighs just 1,516 kilos.
This car though, this is more of a driver's car. You're not going to get in this and cruise, are you?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You're going to absolutely want to have as much fun as you can. I mean, if I said to you Subaru, what would you think?
I think rally car.
Yeah, exactly. And it's got that distinctive sound that Subarus have, where it's
that distant burble, and you can pick it out from a mile off, can't you?
You can hear it coming down the road, and if you're someone who knows your cars, you would say,
yeah, you hear that distant burble, you know, yeah, that's a Subaru.
Exactly. And obviously they've got the boxer engines, which means there's only 2 car brands that have the boxer engines.
Yeah, Subaru and Porsche are the only 2 that people use it. I mean, yeah, you got Toyota with the GE6,
exactly.
But that car was made by Toyota.
That's
made
a
by
one-off.
Subaru, sorry.
Subaru and Toyota, but it's a one-off.
Yeah, but Subaru did all the engineering.
Exactly, yeah. Engines and these, many people don't really want to modify them just in case, because they're just such crazy cars that you just don't know. You can push a lot of power out of these engines if you know what you're doing.
But you really need to know what you're doing.
You really need to know what you're doing.
I mean, there's so many. You do get those horror stories about head gasket this and rod knock that, but all that is just people that think they know better than Subaru and just decide, I know, let's turn the boost up to 500 psi and see what happens.
Basically.
And then they'll wonder why the rod's gone through
yeah, exactly.
through the block.
So this actually does have an aftermarket exhaust. However, the guy has put the exhaust on, and it's one of the quietest ones that you can actually get, because apparently putting a really loud straight pipe aftermarket exhaust from the cat back is ridiculously loud.
Yeah,
so,
especially as this is already loud enough as it is on one cold start.
On a cold start, it's very loud. But whilst you're driving along, it's not droney, but it's just, like I said, it's got that Subaru sound.
It's one of those sport exhausts that you really, really want, which is when you're just cruising around at normal driving speeds, you can't hear it, but it's only when you put your foot down, that's when it gets there. That's the perfect sweet spot you want.
I mean, this car has only done 23,000 miles, and I think if you go back to the generations in Subaru, they just keep getting better and better. I mean, look at the inside here. Like I said, it's like being in a fighter pilot, like a fighter jet. It's ridiculous.
If you look at a early Impreza, like we're talking like 90s one, a very early one, it looks so dated on the inside. But this is bang up to date.
Yeah. Now, a little fun fact actually about these is there's two different types of short shifters that they have, isn't it?
Yeah.
And this one has the longer one out the two.
It's the longer one.
It's the longer one.
It feels so short.
It does. I know.
It makes you wonder what the short one would be like.
I know. You can imagine it must be. But I mean, in a car like this, it's sort of what you want, isn't it?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's the right sort of gearbox you need, because when you're driving this, you want to minimise the gear shifts because you're trying to actually drive the car.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I mean, the thing with Subarus is a lot of it is done by the car itself. You can be a really good driver like Colin McRae, who obviously world rally champion, but these cars, if you're in trouble in a car like this, you actually need to put your foot down.
The car will sort it out for you. If you have faith in the car will look after you.
Exactly. These are how well built. I mean, I was saying to Adam earlier, out of all the cars we've ever reviewed and been in, I think this is the one I feel most safe in. Yeah. Four-wheel drive.
Not even just driving fast.
Yeah. I just know that come rain, snow, sleet, whatever the weather, this car is just so capable.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's ridiculous. Let me put it in spot there for you.
Thank you. These gears are so short as well, aren't they?
They are. They're really short. I mean,
you barely got to move it, and then bam, next gear.
But you just feel so dialed down to the ground. You just know that all the differentials and all the wheels are spinning at the right time, and you know that you're not coming off the road.
Yeah, this thing has got so much grip. It's unbelievable.
Now they do say that the rear-wheel drive cars do handle better than the four-wheel drive cars, but I don't know.
In the real world, with rain and snow and drizzle,
on a B road,
something like this would be quicker, hands down.
Honestly, off the line as well. Ridiculous.
This would easily give some of our 911s a run through our money on a wet road.
Definitely would. It'd only be right to take this on a rally stage, wouldn't it? If you had the time and the place.
Yeah, it'd be fun to, but I wouldn't want to get it dirty.
All it needs now, isn't it, is the signature.
Oh, the stickers.
The stickers,
Yeah, the stickers.
Then you see this coming down the road and you think, is that Colin McRae in the car there?
I'd be very surprised he's dead.
I know, rest in peace. What an absolute amazing driver he is, though.
He was incredible. The games were good too, the Colin McRae rally games.
They were wicked. For those who couldn't drive, it doesn't matter, you could just jump on one of them rally games and you'd have one of these, maybe not one of these, the older ones, but you'd see them, WRC on them. Yeah, the Evos, the Focus rally cars, Cozzies. It is always that question though, isn't it? An Evo or a Subaru? Evo or Subaru? Evo. I've always been Subaru. Since when I was 5 years old, my mum painted me a picture of an Impreza rally car, and it's been on my bedroom wall ever since. So I've always been Subaru. If you was a kid and you wanted to draw a photo of a car, it's going to be the Subaru. It's a Subaru. It's the Larry exterior, the electric blue with your gold wheels, the big wing on the back. It's that sound as well that the Subaru. The sound. It's just nothing compares to it. Now returning back to the dealership, well, you can head over here and you can see our car. Come down to Invictus Motors. Got plenty of cars here. As you walk in, a GLC, a Cayenne S, 911, 997. We've even got a 1985 911 in the tent. Yeah, sports, the classic. What a machine. What a machine.
Absolutely incredible car. I will seriously be sad to see this one go.
So will I.
Yeah.
And I really hope everyone enjoyed the video.
Yeah, please like, comment, subscribe.
Hit the notification bell so you know when we're going to drop more videos, because, I mean,
we've got some good cars.
Got some good stuff in the pipeline coming up, don't we?
Yeah, well, we've got the old 911. We're going to be doing that at some point.
We've got a few Japanese cars.
Yep.
Like this one.
Yeah, we might be doing starting a mini series. Let us know if you'd like to see that.
Yep. And
yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one.
Adios.